Yeah, it's running really slow. It took me I'm pushing live and it's like spinning.
Oh,
So yeah, this should be
yeah.
interesting. I don't know.
Well, we'll
Anyways,
see.
hello
We'll just
everyone.
see what
Yeah.
happens. Hi, you guys, or guy, or gal.
Or
I, it might just be
or
Viviani here.
Viviani. Yeah, we're coming on a little early because we have to. I have to leave early. So
Yes.
um, yeah, I
Grandmother
feel like
duties
oh yeah, Grammy duties,
and
yay!
mama duties too, I
And
guess, both.
as you can see, I'm in my granddaughter's room, and right here is a big window, and it's very bright, so you can't really see out it, but it's all snow. And so here we are.
No.
And we were just chit-chatting a little bit about because we hadn't caught up together yet on in regards to
Right.
um, the
We just had a text. That's about it. But
yeah in regards to November 8th um, and what went down there. And I'm on the same page with you, Mark. I do feel it's a little wonky. The numbers are wonky.
yep.
Um, although I am happy that we have the Senate majority again,
Yep.
and so some really good things like
Yep.
that. And
I
so
still have hope that we might still do more in the Congress.
I
Is it
do too, but I don't know if it's going to happen in regard
immediate? Right.
to this. I
But
think it
it's going to
may
be awful
happen
close.
down the road. I think once they start indicting and people start going to jail
Yeah.
for their involvement, that's when we're going to see some kind of switch up in the House as well.
Right. And I always felt there was going to be shenanigans right at the beginning, but in the end, it's going to pan out. And it already is because on election night, I was like, oh, this is not really more. But I'm feeling a little bit better about that. But, it's true. It was funky right in the beginning, and it is
Mhm.
metering out more slowly.
Mhm.
But I agree with you. I feel like when it's all said and done, and not too far down, not too far away, Democrats might have all three, and that they might actually be able to get some stuff done for like a year or so, just to show the people this is what happens when you don't have someone blocking every single thing you try to do,
Exactly.
which is what's been happening for years now. So it's
Yeah.
just
Can't get it's so frustrating. I just feel the system's broke, but yeah. So,
another shooting today. Um, was it Virginia? On the
oh,
campus, killed 3, injured several more. Just another person with a gun shooting people.
mm-mm.
That just happens. So
Oh, no.
but what I mean is we don't ever make any changes because no matter how hard you try, really, the Republicans just block every single thing. And so it's
Yeah.
just aggravating. I think people are sick of it, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah. We need to, and then they'll be able to see, oh, this is what actually it could look like, and and positive things happening for the people, and you know and so and then they go, oh, okay, well, that's not so bad. Why was I so afraid of the Democrats making some positive changes?
Right.
You know what I mean?
That actually make it better for us all. I mean, what? I don't know. Anyway, I still have to be as positive
Lisa,
minded as
yeah,
possible, but it does.
Lisa's
I do
updated.
agree. I know I saw Lisa. She's updating her resume.
Yeah, right, you go girl. Lisa for president.
Alaska
uh,
says you all started early. I'm just now getting here for my job.
yeah, we started early, sorry guys, because I have to leave at
No,
3
it's like the
p.m.
dog. She came in. She went, "Hey, wait a minute! You're already starting," and I wasn't here.
What? I know. Sorry, guys. Um, so we wanted to get to your questions. So today we probably won't do a famous animal because we want to get to your questions and get going through those. So um,
You got that right, Blue. That's right. That's right.
oops. And of course, my computer's acting very, very slow. So
It's making a funny noise.
so if all of a sudden Mark and I are not here, we just want to say we love you. We'll see you next week on Mark's channel. Yeah. Oh, Janet, thank you. Does my
There's a question at 157.
Actually,
Oh,
at 157.
yep.
Okay.
I didn't see Janet's question. How
Like
did I miss?
I'll hit the star, and like 5 minutes later, it highlights it.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I may have to move from this spot because I thought by plugging in it would be fine, but it's not fine.
yes, Jerry.
Okay.
Network today is animals. I mean, we're not so strict that it's impossible. So if you have another question, you can ask it. But our focus is usually animals today.
Yeah, we generally do animals unless there's like an emergency and like you know what I mean. But today we like to focus on our baby or fur babies, our animal babies, because some of them aren't furry.
Okay, so that's right. They're scaly.
Okay, Janet.
There's a little kitty cat.
Thank you, Viviani. So Janet, hi, and thank you so much for your donation. Very kind. And does a little kitty cat named Cozy have a message for me? She was the sweetest cat our family ever had. Kitty cat. Cozy. Okay. Cozy.
Cozy cat.
Cozies.
Cozy kitty cat. Has that been a while ago, Janet?
You know,
Yeah, go ahead on.
yeah. When was this, Janet? You know, she comes right in for me, and I was sitting here watching her for a minute because it's like, oh, I just want to curl up, right? I want to be in her family, but she's doing the face to face, but I see her going like this with her paw on your face, so I don't know if that's symbolic in that she just adored you, she adored the family, everybody. She felt a part of the family, like not very cat like, but she just is like so sweet with her paw on your face, just so endearing. And she's coming in doing that. And so if it is symbolic, she's literally just like, I adore you. I love you. And I loved the family. I felt a part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, way back in the 70s.
70s.
Yeah. I feel like she's been back since then. I'm just trying to get if she's on the earth now.
Very pretty kitty, like felt pretty. She felt like a pretty kitty.
Oh, a little calico.
Oh, a little cat. Little, yeah.
Yeah.
Why does this keep going?
She's trying to. What? What is it? What?
Definitely.
I don't know. I feel like she might be in physical form. Do you have another cat?
She was the best mommy tiger kittens. Yeah. Very That's so interesting. She also though felt like um she just felt so loved by the family here. Look at her.
Yep. Oh, how cute.
Yeah. So I feel oh good, sweet and salty. The shooter's in custody in Virginia. So sad. So sad. Um
Well, 70s is a long time ago, but I just keep feeling like she wants to tell me, Cozy, that she has, she's been back. She hasn't been in heaven all this time or whatever. And even though, I get the death card, but, it means a new beginning as well. So, ending of one thing, beginning of a new. So, I feel like she has reincarnated, maybe more than once.
oh goodness, Michelle, she would be very happy to come back to you. I mean, Janet. Sorry,
Yeah.
Janet.
So that might be, maybe she's trying to say, I know how to do that. I've already been back before, since you knew me. Kind of letting that cat out of the bag that you don't, like when you cross over, you don't have to just stay over there.
Yeah, no, she also wants, as far as bringing in that message for you, she wants to know that how wonderful it is that you still remember her, in that way, and that you wanted to hear from her. That she wants you to know that there is that soul connection with you, Janet. There is that connection. So if you ever, when you can, if you ever decide you want to open your house again to a pet, she's like, sign me up, sign me up. Um, yeah, she felt very loved, pampered. I don't know if you guys used to dress her up or whatever, but she totally was not a cat. She was more human. But she's, look at that. There she is, connected to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so beautiful. Just full of love for you.
And I feel like that whole lifetime or that whole time with you guys was kind of like that picture Debbie brought up of her laying down and with sunglasses. It was really, great. She loved it as much as you
Yeah.
guys, she was our sweetest cat, or it's like you were my sweetest family. She really, that was a great time.
Yeah. Super sweet.
So sometimes I say, why do you pets always want me to talk about incarnation? And I'll say, let's talk about something else. And then they'll go, no, let's just keep talking about that. How about? So then I drew a card. I don't know. You can just interpret yourself. It says assertive. Take your place at the table.
Aww.
It's very cute. I love these
Oh my
cards.
gosh, it looks like Luna when she sits at the table. She
Here's my
literally
place.
does that.
Yeah, here's my place at the table, and I'm going to take my place at the table. So again, that card just kind of, it's kind of like what Debbie said. If you're open to that and you're thinking about that, I feel like she would align with you to return. because now I think she was just trying to show me that she has experience with that. She's already done that, and she's aware of it. So the fact that she's kind of talking to me like that makes me think she is in spirit form, but she's relating the story of that she knows how to return. It's a little weird, but
well, they certainly know what's up.
because she's been gone for so long, I think. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she knows what's up, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, hug to you, Teresa. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Janet, thank you for your question, and I was so blessed to meet Cozy. What a precious cat you were blessed with.
Yep.
Love it. Blessings to you. Okay.
So that's a possibility. You never know what's
Oh,
lurking.
look at that.
Okay.
There you go. Okay.
I think we have a few other questions.
Okay. So I have Sabrina. Oh. Well, I didn't even see the question. Anyway, we'll do it. We have Sabrina, Mary, Big Dog Mom, Fruity, Fiona. Those are a few coming up. So just know you're in line here. Oh, I'm so sorry, Teresa. Yeah, we'll be wrapping the family up in prayers and love. So sorry to hear that.
Oh, what happened?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so sorry. Okay, so Sabrina's asking, do you think Trump has a chance at the White House? I'm worried. No, I do not.
Me either.
Sabrina, 100% no, but I totally understand the fear and the concern. Because it's just like, what if we have PTSD from 2016? So we're gonna feel it's gonna try to sneak in. But I can guarantee you that that's not going to happen. Yeah,
I know. I read that question because I realized that I could look at the starred questions, and then I just a big old giant no shouted out in my head like okay.
No. And I'm just gonna let's see where. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna throw one card, but we want to get to try to get to the questions. We're gonna go fast today, you guys. I came on early because I have to leave at 3 p.m. Eastern time. This is my granddaughter's little room. So I'm in New Mexico right now. And I have to, yeah. Anyway, my daughter's very, very close to having a baby. Very close.
And all that talk of him running and everything, it's mostly for him to make money off of people.
Yeah.
That's what we keep hearing about. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the two cards I picked just to back this up, Sabrina, is, he's in for, this is what's coming for him. And you can see his house up in the air, everything, storm and fury. That is coming for him. His time is up. Tick, knock, knock, tick, tock. His time is up. Okay. So it's a no on that. But I understand PTSD 2016. We all have it.
Yeah.
All right.
Liz T put a question in.
Oh, she did. Okay.
I think she tried it a couple times. If you can see it there.
Okay. Did I start it? No.
No, because it was while you were talking.
Okay. Chit chat and did miss
210.
210. Okay. 210. 210. Not yet. Oh no, not yet. Lisa, this is my old granddaughter. My old. This is my oldest.
That
She's
old dog.
she's 8. She's 8. Got it. I got the question. Okay. So I do not have the new one yet.
And I
Yeah,
pulled
Sabrina
one
hugging you.
card, and there they are pulling his bloody
Yeah.
body off the side of the road. So I'm gonna say no.
Oh my gosh, what deck is that?
It's a greatest deck. It's called TV series deck.
Oh gosh.
So a lot of the pictures are from, I don't know all the TV shows, but it's got great pictures. Like the only other card I got right before pulling it off the road was the devil. So, the
Oh,
devil.
yeah, that's my card for him every time, the devil.
Yeah. So no.
Wow. There you go, Sabrina. Okay. Well, I'm actually glad we got to answer one of those questions because I had that in my mind that I wanted to do that.
Yeah, that's great for me too, because I like to do different stuff
Yeah,
anyway.
me too. A
And
little
especially
mix
if
is
it's something
nice.
that's really bugging me,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because on Saturday I had to start out doing a couple of readings on that because I can't quite think clearly.
Right? We have things we, we want to talk about,
I know.
right?
And plus, guys, after you work with a certain spirit guide
Mm-hmm.
for decades and things keep ringing true, it throws me for a loop if it's really off. It doesn't mean that everything I say is always true, but I know like when energy is right or not, and it just was not resonant. I was going, oh, anyway, it kind of threw me for a loop, and I needed to like research that a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. You guys like what I did with? She had a bunch of clothes she needs to put away. They're all clean, so I
You
just
put them under
covered
the.
them with a blanket.
It's like it looks like she's sleeping. No, it's just
It
your
looks no, that's clean clothes that need to be put away. All right. Mary, any message from my dog Jules? She passed on in 2008 and I miss her so much. Oh yeah. Jules. Okay, Jules.
Yeah, I'm gonna go there. And Deb H says, I live in Texas. The energy does not match the result we got. And that's what I'm saying.
100%.
I live in Kentucky, and what's his frick? Didn't even campaign or nothing. And all of a sudden, he was just declared the winner just immediately. And I'm going, what? And then I heard you say that he won the same ratio as what's my.
Yes.
It's just something that's
McConnell.
not right. I don't know.
It's not. It is 100% wonky. But good thing, I think this time they're on it. I think we're going to see some
I hear that too, but I'm afraid to
pulling it
say
up.
it because I don't want to disappoint.
I know. But I'm holding on to that energy that they're actually going to do something.
Me too.
Going to fucking do something about this, Mark.
Right. I agree too. Ben said, oh, Mark, it's not over. This might be rude. I don't mean to, but he gave me that phrase until the fat lady sings, and she's not saying yet. He keeps getting, it's not quite done. It's not done yet. It's still, there's more to go, so I'm going, okay.
Right. And Lisa, you have a point. She's saying, and it's just enough votes not to do a recount unless the other party pays for it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's so frustrating, and it's so in our face. It's like, really? Like, you're going to continue to allow this to go on? Come on, people.
Yeah, and it would be different if it was. The thing that got me is like, I just can't feel that for every positive vote, there's an equal negative. I just don't think it's that 50%. I don't. I have much more confidence in the American people than that, and I just don't think it's that. Something's too weird about it. I don't know.
Something's too wonky. Yeah, something's wonky, guys. But I think we're going to hear about it. Anyways,
yeah. Okay.
Mary, back to you.
Yeah.
Back to you, Mary.
Let's get to Jules.
We're going to talk to Jules here.
And Jules was a girl.
Oh,
Jules.
Jules.
I like that little name. She passed in 2008. I miss her so much. I know you do, Mary. And Jules is a doggy.
Jules. I've never seen this before. I wonder if did Jules have allergies or sneeze or I can't seem to capture this. What she's trying to show me. All right, so it's like she's do you have someone knocking on the door?
No. Sometimes if I get an email, it does a knocking noise on my
Oh, she
computer.
had skin allergies. Okay.
Oh, she had skin out.
All right. So but you took so good care of her. She's showing me she just wanted to please you. She's just looking or she's just looking at you and adoring you. She just wanted to do things. She wanted to be part of the family. She was part of the family, but she also wanted to please you. So she was showing me the allergies just to know that we have who we're talking to is Jules. So she's not saying that it was an issue. She's giving some evidence. This is her. But yeah, she's just looking at you, adoring you.
You guys were really connected. She showed me some kind of activity that the two of you did together. And at first I thought, you mean like a walk? But she kind of acts like, no, it was different than a regular walk, but activity together. So I don't know, maybe playing. There was a game you played or something. But she keeps kind of showing me that and that connection and this like a shared activity that she looked forward to. And I think just with you. Oh, she goes, I'm not sure.
It could be that she really liked to do things with you,
Right.
Mary. Whether it was getting in the car, whatever it was, she enjoyed if she got to do it with you. I think that. What else? She was just saying something.
Person games, yeah, because it's like activities
Oh,
together, and she
healer.
really liked that, and that, she just keeps showing me this relationship, and it was fun, and she just liked, well, even just being a play partner, like being your partner, kind of. I guess
Mhm.
what she's saying.
I also feel one of the energy exchanges she brought, we walk and play tug, etc.
Yeah.
That she was a healer. So her energy that she shared with you, because all our fur babies, our animal babies, they come in, they share energy to help us carry the load of energy exchange. And that was what she brought. She was a healer. And so I don't know, Mary, if there's any, if it was like more of an emotional healing or someone in the house had physical issues, but she was there to help assist in that. A companion. Okay. So Mary, so that's what she's saying. So she brought in that energy to help with that companion thing, but she was a healer. She keeps saying, I'm a healer, and she still is a healer. That's part of something that she carries with her. So if when she comes back, or if she is back, she'll come in with a little bit of that essence with her, always that healer. She's like, I am a healer. Okay. Love her. Oh, I'm going to throw a card too.
Right. She came to you on purpose. I don't feel like that was an accident by any means. And, she just keeps talking that you two had a very special relationship. She keeps talking about that energy between the two of you. And like you appreciated her, you recognized her, like she goes, she was my friend, like you were very, I'm going to say, like a good pet owner and then some. Like you connected on the heart and even telepathically, even if you might not think it was, but she feels like you communicated and understood each other quite a bit. She's also around you, or can be, and she will come when you think about her and stuff. Um, so I feel like she said, I can still be there with you energetically. Um, I get this intimacy card, but it says open up and get close. So I feel like she's around there. And, oh my goodness, it's the same card. What do you think that means, Debbie, that card?
I just feel that that reminds me of a soulmate connection
Yeah.
with them, with you two. And I think that's why you have this special memory with her. I mean, this special bond that you still are, that you continue to miss her so much and like that. It's because you guys were soulmates. There's a
Right.
soulmate connection here.
That's right. You, yeah.
You guys brought each other balance, very content with each other. She's also showing another card of that empathy, so that healer part of her. She was very empathic, and you were both able to read each other. But yeah, balance and contentment. She just you all. No wonder, no wonder you miss her, because it was just so. She wasn't obedient, no, um, but uh, you were so good with each other.
Yeah.
A good, the bottom of the deck.
Look at that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now that pretty much says it there too, because
Hmm.
I think you provided that for each other. I could see why you'd miss it because um, it was a big part. That was a huge energetic part of your life at that time, and that support. Uh, it depends on. Oh, my
Mm-hmm.
grandmother sent her to me. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know what your circumstances are right now or whatever, but if you're ever in, thinking that maybe I would like another dog, be sure to ask her, if that ever comes up, because that card about, um, I don't remember what it said now, but it's like, just ask me, just remember I'm here, I'm connected. And if you decide on that, I can return, kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, remember me in that. Because that kind of works, I feel like, the same way sort of spirit works for us. We ask for it, or we're open to it for it to happen. It's that thing too that Pan says to me so much in my head. It's a little nerve wracking, but what you believe is what you receive. So sometimes it's just about us opening up our mind and our heart enough to receive this thing that some people would believe isn't even possible. So, you open up to that so you can have that experience. She acted jealous of my newborn daughter.
Um, I'm asking her about that. She's saying she wasn't jealous. She just wasn't sure her position in the family anymore, because she just she just wanted to. She was trying to understand her position. Um, but yeah, she's showing me in spirit, bringing your daughter things like um, wanting to play now, like a playmate. So she didn't understand that the infant thing, but um, but she in spirit she's taking her like a ball or something, a toy. So to me, that's showing me that she loved her. She just didn't understand what to do with it. She
Yeah,
didn't
it's
understand
kind
her.
of like she always needed something. It was like, boy, it's fair. Every minute there's something. It's like you have to pay lots of attention to it, and it's so it wasn't so much jealous as this is a lot and it's like a full time and I'm going to have to step back kind of a thing. So she
Mhm.
wanted to serve, but, at the same time, she did feel a little displaced.
Yeah, she was the top dog until then.
Yeah.
And so just as children, like
Yeah.
right now, this is what we're going to be facing. We have three children, we have three kids who are now getting a new baby coming in, and it's going to readjust everything, right? So
Yeah.
it's an adjustment period. So yeah, she's not saying she's jealous, she's just trying to figure it out.
Right.
Mhm. Well, what
Yeah.
a beautiful, beautiful combo you two are. I'm glad she found you.
Yeah.
Blessings to you, Mary.
And now
Okay.
that your daughter's grown up, it might be time for another dog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, we're back. Um, okay. So we have Big Dog Mom, Fruity Fiona, which I freaking love that name. Um, and Carly Co. I think we have 30 more minutes. I have to leave exactly at 1. I'm on duty. So we may not get to more than that, but just in case, we have Big Dog Mom, Fruity Fiona, Carly Co, Simply Joan, Liz T, and more after that. But that's the lineup so far. And remember, Mark's back on Saturday, so if we don't hit your question today, he's on Saturdays. So
right.
okay.
And next week, you guys will be sick of me because I'm going on all kinds of shows. Boy, you're going to go.
Oh yay! We never sick of you. Are you kidding? All right, Big Dog Mom, are you here? Let us know you're here.
Yeah.
So if I read your name out, please let us know you're here and ready to go, because I will go to the next one.
Yeah. Yeah, Mary, kind of add that to your to-do list. You guys are reconnected.
Let me know if you see a Big Mom. Big Mom,
There she
Big
is.
Dog Mom is here.
Yep.
I keep wanting to call you Big Mama, and it would be wrong because it's Big Dog Mom.
Right.
Okay.
I'm
Thank you,
myself a big
Gina.
dog, so I'm assuming Finnegan's a big boy. Is that? I think that might be a picture, but I can't quite see it.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Oh yeah, it looks almost like
Finnegan's Health, alive.
looks
He's
like
alive and he's 18 months
Australian
old. Thank you.
Shepherd or something, maybe in that
All
picture. I
right.
can't quite tell. Okay.
Finnegan. I love
18
that name
months old.
too.
I do too. It's such a cute name.
Yay. Aw.
Finnegan, Finnegan.
My nickname for most all women is Mama. I call everybody Mama. I even call my granddaughter Mama. Any girl, any female, I call them Mama. I don't know, and it probably is offensive, but it's just endearing to me. I don't know. Anyway, so but when you have that big there, it just automatically went to Big Mama. All right. Do we need more info?
Maybe you're
I think
Latin.
it tells us what kind of dog he is, and yeah, that will help. But I'm gonna.
Kind of, I can't see it well enough, but it looks a little bit like an Australian Shepherd, but it might be a bigger dog. I can't tell, like a sheepdog or something. Yeah.
Thank you, Linda. Okay.
Yes, that's very nice. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
he's looking over here at me at least. Oh, a Bernese Mountain Dog.
a burner. Okay, because she said a burner, and I'm like, burner must be something
Okay.
short for something. So Bernese Mountain Dog. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that is bigger.
Okay. I don't understand what he's showing me here. Um,
But I feel like he's still growing, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
done growing yet. A little bit more of that happening.
Okay. So, Big Dog Mom, I know, like you're asking the question, so I'm wondering if there's a concern,
Yeah.
or if you're just, in general want to know, make sure everything's okay. Because the only thing that he keeps showing me, and I don't know where this is, and I don't know what it is, but it's something inside, and it's not really like um, it's like a duct, maybe a duct of some bile duct. I don't know. Anyway, it's not like something that you. It's not something like a body needs really, but it helps with digestion of something. Um, so I don't know if you're noticing digestion problems or something, or some kind of duct. It's like a. Sorry,
Yeah.
I do not know dogs.
I feel like he's diagnosed with hyperthyroid. Just wondering if it is.
Oh, okay. So is that what they're showing me? Is that a little thyroid thing in the body?
Thing I'm thinking that you're
Like a,
looking
it looks like a duct to me.
hyperthyroid.
Okay. All right. Um, so that wouldn't have anything to do with digestion. This has to do with digestion. Is he eating okay? Does he like all his food? Hypothyroid.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that does to you. Doesn't that? It's like has an effect on weight or something.
Right? I think so. I think it means that you're really thin. Right?
Yeah. I don't feel like it's not like he walks around thinking, "Oh, I feel terrible" or anything.
No,
He doesn't
he's
really.
fine. So he eats fine. Okay. Yeah. I don't
Uh,
know.
he feels like he's still growing, and I know 18 months is pretty long, but he still feels like he's growing and changing. There's still some more changes to happen, so you might change diet again, and that thyroid thing might affect diet or something.
That's what he's trying to show me, is the thyroid does affect your diet.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
All
yeah.
right. I think you're right.
So there may be a little bit of changing diet and stuff coming up. I feel like here we go that it can get better or something. It feels like it's more related to growing and his age and stuff, and that it might. I don't know. I don't even know if it's possible. He might grow out of it or something. Not really be. Turn into a big old thing or something. I don't know if he has some kind of symptoms you're noticing. I mean, I'm assuming you took him to the vet and they diagnosed that, but he seems like he feels pretty good.
Yes, and that's what I want to really back up. Showing no signs of pain or uncomfort whatsoever. Um,
She says he eats fine. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and so that's the main thing he wants you to know. And not feeling any adverse, anything weird in his body. Um, maybe down the road there's something like that would you might get it like
He's on meds. Yeah.
a
Okay.
side ache or something from whatever. But other than that, nothing like dangerous. I do feel that, um, use trust your intuition with him as you as it maybe is it the liver? I don't. It's like right here. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to work itself out. I don't think
Yeah,
it's
I
going to be a
do.
big old problem. Yeah, and I get
I
equilibrium, find your balance. So I feel like he's still kind
Yeah,
of growing into himself or something.
yeah. And there's going to be
Yeah.
There's a breakthrough through this whole thing. He's gonna be okay. And
And I don't
trust your
think those supplements are hurting him or anything. That's okay.
and trust your instincts when you sense because you know that you are connected, and so you guys communicate with each other uh, uh, in your mind. So telepathy. So use your telepathy with him and listen, because that's how he talks to you. So, and you have that ability to listen and hear. So trust that when you're what you're hearing with him, and you can keep that connection, keep that intimacy, keep that connection with him, and he's going to be fine. We hate it when our babies our stuff is going um, wonky like that. Um, and
Yeah.
it's like, I wish they could talk to us. He is. So just listen, because you have that ability. I know you do.
Hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Um, thank you, Mary D. They are the Divine Dog Wisdom cards. Beautifully done. And they have a cat one too. And
Cosmic Cat. Yeah.
Cosmic Cat for the cat one.
Wisdom cards. They are great cards. I love them. They're really good for these readings, for our pet readings.
Yeah.
I think they're great.
100%. I mean,
Yeah.
the way that they love using them. So when I ask Finnegan to choose cards,
Yep.
they do.
I feel
So
like that too, Debbie, that they sort of request these cards because somehow, I don't know, these are great cards. Also, Big Dog Mom. Now it got me saying Big Mom. Uh, I could see that um, down the road, the vet going, "Oh, he doesn't really have a problem. That problem fixed," or I'm not seeing that anymore, or something like that. So I'm still feeling like it's gonna like work itself out or something.
yeah,
Anyway, that's good.
yeah, I do. I do too. Just keep an eye out and feel and talk. All right, big
Mhm.
hugs to you, Big Dog Mama. I mean, Mom.
Perfect name for a big old giant dog. Finnegan.
Finnegan. All right. All right, Fruity Fiona, are you here? And then the next behind her is Carly Coe. So let us know you're here.
Fruity Fiona.
Fruity Fiona. Big Mama. I love it. Okay. I think we get permission to call her Big Mama from now on, and I totally love that. I feel like I just want to give you a big hug, and I know you when I call you Big Mama. I call um I call my daughter Big Mama because I have little Mama who's 8, Big Mama who's 34, 5, or whatever.
Carly Coe is
Yeah.
here. Did they have a question?
Carly Co does, and so I'm not hearing from Fiona. So Fruity Fiona. So we'll throw Carly Co up, and I'll keep Fruity Fiona in line. So Fruity Fiona, if you let us know you're here,
Raise your hand.
well, I have you still up there just in case. Okay, Carly Co. Question: my dog Amy has become aggressive lately. She attacked my friend's
So,
dog twice and another on a walk. What's going on with her, and how can I help her through this? She's feeling vulnerable. Okay. But that's where we need to dive in. I mean, that dropped in like that dropped, boom, vulnerable. So, but let's find out. Let's dig into that a little bit. Um, Amy. How old is Amy? And how are her hips? I could be going down the wrong track here, but that's what initially has popped in. Oh, it's snowing.
Oh,
Right behind here is all snow, and it's snowing. Hips
she's about
are
10.
good.
And
Okay, she's about 10 and her hips are good. Okay, well,
I feel like
some pain.
I feel like it was different reasons
Okay.
for those instances. It wasn't necessarily the same thing. I don't think for both. The friend's dog thing seems to be like they just don't particularly like one another. I don't know. There's like a little bit of a personal. Did they used to get along really well? I feel like personality wise, they kind of conflict, or there's a little something that comes up, like a little bit of jealousy or something. Hold on. The other one, though, another on a walk. Oh, okay, her dog's really old and stays to herself.
She's cleaning off she's cleaning off she's off the windshield. Okay. She keeps showing me something that and it might not be a hip, but I just feel there's something pain in like around her leg or hip or one of them, and she might not be limping or anything like that. It just may be, but it's put her in like more of a vulnerable state, a hyper aware and protective. So I can't get away from it, Mark. I can't. I try.
Yeah, I
Direction.
I tend to go with what you're feeling, because you get better hits on that kind of stuff than I do, and you're usually right. So I think it wouldn't keep bugging you if you.
Yeah. So I do feel like there's something that's not quite harmonious right now. Like, in what they show me, I'm wondering if she was more socialized. Oh, that's a whole nother direction, Carly. Yeah. I mean, if you use your intuition, you're right there with her. So I can only go with what they're showing me. But, so like I have arthritis in my hands, but I don't know it. Like I don't feel it right now. But when I'm driving and I go to literally driving and go to put the blinkers on, it hits right in the spot. And I'm like, oh, I have arthritis there, but but I don't know it until I'm driving and I use that to click on the, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. It's like something that's not like where she's going to be feeling it all the time, but it's just something that maybe that she's aware of. but I keep getting like you. Why don't you, Carly? Why don't you sit with her, kind of push around her back legs and her hips or something, or just push around on her and kind of see if she responds at all when you push any parts. Maybe that'll help kind of locate what you're looking for. Um, but that's a little bit of the shift there. Again, same card. So when the book shows up in regards to something like that, that means there's something. It's a mystery. There's something in there, so that needs to be found and explored. Um, yeah. And then I have the moon card, which is using your intuition kind of to what you feel is best, but um, it also brings in emotions, it affecting the emotions. Yeah. But yeah. What do you
And
think?
what have you been going through something too? Maybe a little bit.
Oh,
I wonder because she keeps saying to me that it's not that she's being aggressive. It's more that she's on some way acting like she's being protective. Now I know that one old dog probably not going to do nothing, but she seems like there's an amplified that it's more important to protect you than ever or something. There's sort of like that's up a little bit bigger,
oh,
and there's some kind of fear in it because I get this fear, face the fear, but it's
oh,
almost like stopping it, being on guard, keeping a safety net kind of around you or something. I'm hearing. So I don't know if you've been feeling vulnerable yourself or something, and maybe she's, you know, kind of going through that because I don't really get that she's actually an aggressive dog by nature,
right. No, I'm not getting that either. This is
or that,
not.
yeah,
Yeah.
that she's just deciding all of a sudden to go be aggressive. It feels like she's trying to be of service on some way, and it is amplified, but I feel like she feels it's even more necessary to protect you. That's what I'm hearing a little bit. So that would be kind of, I don't think it would be so much about socialization, or
Yeah.
it's more of it's kind of a temporary thing or
I
something.
do. I do feel that. I do feel it's temporary. I also want to back up, Carrie, that I asked her to pull a card from the dog deck, and she backed up what immediately came in, and that's she's feeling vulnerable, and so that's why she's reacting. So we just need to find out the cause of that.
Right.
So both times with my friend's dogs, I was staying there during the hurricanes and was stressed. So there you go. So there could be a combination here. If you don't find any of that physical stuff, you know, it 100%, because I get things in metaphors, symbols, and so I'm trying to go, okay, so what do you mean by that? And so she's just saying that she's feeling vulnerable. So 100% with that stress and what you're going through, she's going to carry that as well. So
And that even
um,
makes more sense that it was during
mhm.
the hurricane, and energies were all wild and crazy, and you're nervous, and your friend was probably nervous, and the other dog. And so it just all went, I better be more protective, or, we're more vulnerable all of a sudden. Because again, she keeps saying, I'm not really aggressive. She didn't particularly like that description. Um, and that's good. I think
Bye, Linda. Thanks for hanging out.
that makes so much more sense
Yeah.
that those were the times she kind of went after that little doggy. It was almost like that was the only thing there, and it was just express this. We're vulnerable. I'm a little afraid. I don't know if I can handle, that kind of being
Hmm.
nervous in it. and she's very connected to you. So if you get nervous, she'll
Yeah.
sense it and feel it too. So
Yep. Um, here's my daughter out there taking the snow off the car. Can you guys see it?
oh my goodness, look at all that snow. And look,
And look,
I don't. Is she supposed to be out there scraping
no,
snow?
no, no, I need to go. You guys.
I see her baby belly poking out there, and I'm going, what?
Her baby belly, you guys. So I have to
I know.
carry blessings to you, and I am so sorry. You guys come back on Saturday so Mark can finish these questions out, okay?
We might have this because depending on the baby and the birth and what all Debbie has to do. So, we have to be patient
Yes.
and we'll hope for the best for next Monday. But,
We're all in this together, guys.
there's stuff that goes on when there's a new baby and all that, so we just have to go with the flow and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
I do want to do a shout out to Michelle Hott, who said, you both helped me a few months ago with Kaya. She's way better and she no longer tries to bite me.
Oh, yay.
I'm kind of remembering that she kept trying to bite you for some reason. I don't remember exactly what we talked about, but I'm so glad to hear that she's way better.
Yay.
That's
all right, you guys.
All right, honey.
I love you, Mark. I love you, family here, and hold space for my beautiful girl out there who's about ready to. All right. Love you guys, and we'll see you all next week.
Okay.
And
no, I'm just thinking about her going, I'm going to go out there and scrape that snow off.
I know. I'm telling you. So bye, everyone, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you, Gina, and moderators. Blessings to you, and Viviani, and everybody. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.